Richard, Jason. Who is iPhone 4? Tell me what your name is so I know who you are. Good morning. Good morning. Jason. There's another one too. There's somebody else here too. So nice to meet you guys. iPhone 4. Tell me who you are in the chat. I want to know who you are. I love that you guys are here. Happy Saturday morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. Where are you guys at?
Denton, Texas for me.
There you go, Amy. You can put in the chat where you guys are at if you want, so I know where we're at. You know where I am, right? West Virginia, in the bedroom. We're going to be live on TikTok and here, so I can record it, and then we can chat too, okay? All right. Yay, good morning, good morning, good morning. I am going to mute you, Jason, because I'm going to record Deborina. Is that how you say your name? That's beautiful, by the way. I love your name. That's so pretty. My sister Amanda's here. Everybody say hello. She actually is vetted tech inside of our community. So she's going to be our helper for the day. All right. Maine and Texas. Well, let's record and we'll get started. I don't want to keep you all day. Do you guys have big plans for the day? Saturday?
Recording in progress.
Yay. All right. Good morning. Good morning. Okay. I won't keep you all day. I know it's Saturday morning. First of all, thank you for even being here. I wanted to move you off of social media on here so you could see my face and I could see your face and you could ask questions. Because bottom line, digital marketing used to confuse me to death. I didn't understand it. I didn't know how they were doing it. And I needed to understand it. So I'm going to kind of break that down. I do want your questions. I want you to stay on mute until we're done, and then we'll open up for questions. Please use the chat just like we were on a live, because that's how I can answer, and it triggers me to help you. Okay. So if you've watched me on social media for any amount of time, you've probably heard this before, but I bought 5 other digital marketing courses. I was working a full-time job, and the people that I bought from didn't deliver any help after I bought a product. And they all were like, here, just put a link up. And if you're on your social media, I'm sure you see somebody making money, right, Stacey? It's everywhere. It's everywhere. So by the time I got done with $3,000 in these so-called digital courses, I was more confused than when I started. And I was just assuming that I could never do something like that. So you know my story. I've been saying it for 2 years. I live in a double wide trailer in a holler. My sister lives in a single wide trailer in a holler. We live right beside each other. We are country, not fancy, but we've always just worked our whole life. That's all we've ever known. Our parents worked in a factory. We don't come from money. We don't not influencers. We legit just wanted to make money online. We had no idea how to start. So if you can relate to that, put me in the chat. Like, I just saw it. I thought people had to have a background that looked pretty and white and aesthetically pleasing. Right, Richard? And I'm like, I don't have that. I'm missing a front tooth right here, a side tooth. Like, all these things in my head. There's no way somebody like me could do that. So I started researching and looking, and a friend introduced me to the Legacy Builder program in the summer of 2023. And I couldn't unsee it. And I bought on a webinar just like this. Michelle O'Neill created the Legacy Builder program. She's a mom. She's a grandma. She comes from the MLM world. And I, too, have sold Pampered Chef. I have sold Mary Kay, Avon, 31. You guys remember that stuff? Home parties, doing makeup on people, picking up the catalogs, going back and picking up their paycheck or, their check. And then when the product comes in, you deliver it. That's all I've ever known. Yeah, right. That's all, Deborina. That's all I've ever done. So when I saw digital marketing, I didn't understand it. I was super confused, but I was seeing people say, I made $5,000. I'm like, dang, I want to do that. So I just knew there was something different, and I knew there was somebody out there, and I had to find it. So what I did was just search. And the Legacy Builder program for me has been 19 months. July was the start of my 19th month. And I'm certain that it's so different because of all the mentoring that's inside of our community. I'm going to show you that. I'm going to share my screen in a little bit, and I'll show you the community, and I'll show you your course. Does that sound good? Like, I want you to see, if you're ready to do this, I want you to see what your investment's going to be and what you're going to have at your fingertips every day. Felicity, awesome. You were just on my live. Love it. Okay. So my desire when I started 2 years ago was to pay the mortgage. How many of you would love to be able to make videos on your social media or post on your Facebook and pay the mortgage? I didn't come here, right? I didn't come here to make a bunch of money. I didn't think it was possible. I was working 40 hours a week, and my desire was to make enough online to pay the mortgage. And I made $10,000 in 2 months. I didn't have a mentor. The lady that I bought from didn't help me. She doesn't do this anymore. She still doesn't help me. I plugged into the daily videos that Michelle gives us, and I plugged into every Zoom, and I'm like, hey, I need help. Hey, can you help me? I posted 3 times a day on TikTok, and I went live as soon as I could have enough followers, and I just did what I was told. I followed the directions by somebody else making $1 million. I did everything she told me to do, and I'm like, okay, I can do it. I love it. Go to on vacation. Like, there's so many things. Like, Legacy Builder can open up so many other ways. I started with a full-time job, and now I have 19 streams of income, and my husband and I, neither one work, because I plugged into the community, because I plugged into the training. And I feel like if anybody could do it, like, I don't do a lot of fancy things, right? Hey, Suzanne, good morning. I just make videos, go live, and I get you off there and we talk on Zoom. Like, it's not difficult, but for me, and you guys correct me if I'm wrong, it's the step of understanding it to doing it, right, Amy? Like, I know it's out there, but how does somebody like me get from here to over here? And that's where I was, that moment. So in January of my 3rd month, I paid off my Amazon card in my living room with the click of a button. And that's when my husband said, you have to tell everybody about this. That's never happened to me in my entire life. And I thought, okay, well, let's buckle up, Lord. Let's go tell the world. So that's been almost 2 years ago. And my desire is to show you that you can do that. If you've seen me for put in the chat how long you guys have watched me on TikTok. I've been on TikTok for 19 months, every single day. And I'd love to know how long you people have watched me. 19 months. Amy's watched me the whole time. I love it. We were just talking yesterday, weren't we? So with MLMs, and Suzanne, oh my gosh, you guys, have you ever been on Zoom with me before? You guys have watched me over a year. I love it. I love that you're here. I love the support. I want you to be here alongside of me. Not as often as you want. Love it. Okay. So my desire was help other people, but I didn't understand 100% profit. I didn't understand how to make videos. Legacy Builder gives you 4 courses. When you purchase it, you get $100, a $300, a $600, and a $900 course. They become yours, and you make 100% profit. So how many of you come from an MLM background? I used to sell weight loss products. My biggest product was $100. Somebody would buy that from me. I would make 10%. So I made $10 every time I made a sale. And that's not, to me, that's not going to change your life. You're going to private message your friends and beg people to buy from you. Have you guys ever done that come from MLMs? Felicity, I know you said you did. I used to private message every single one of my friends on my Facebook and ask them to buy my product. To me, that's not freedom. To me, freedom is not sitting behind a computer making an hourly wage for somebody else. I worked for the state of West Virginia for 17 years. I made $14 an hour, and they decided they'd let me go last year. I didn't want to leave, right, Amy? Did you say that yesterday? I didn't want to leave that job. I had great insurance. I didn't want to leave that job. But to me, freedom is not doing that, and I didn't understand that. I mean, how many of you have worked your whole life? I've worked since Team Unique. I've worked since I was 14. Digital marketing, being online was foreign to me. I say it all the time. Our mama taught us, don't take bathroom selfies. Don't put your business on the internet. That's disgusting. Like, that's the generation that we come from. And I'm like, I thought TikTok was a dancing app. So that mind shift change to get on the internet and tell your story to help other people is what kind of stopped me. Does that make sense? Like, I don't know if I could do that. Is my story good enough? So that's what Legacy Builder teaches you, is to just tell your story. I've never searched for a customer. I've never messaged Jason and asked him to buy my product. The videos that we teach you to make teach you how to tell your story. So people get attracted to you and they give you their email address and then they buy from you. So I talk about automations a lot, but I didn't understand them when I first started. And I do want to talk about that. But first, I want to talk about how much time you guys are spending on your phone. There's a statistic, if you Google, because it's, Google everything, the average person spends 2 hours and 24 minutes a day on their social media. That's not just your phone. Like, that's not your phone, your social media. So for me, can you turn that into making money online? Yes. If you're spending any amount of time and already posted on TikTok, or if you're already sharing on Facebook, why not have a website? Why not be able to make videos? and turn that into money. You earn Uber and DoorDash, right? So do you have time to sit and do 30-second and 7-second videos? Of course you do. My friend Wendy is 56 years old. She's never went live one time. How many of you are scared to go live? You don't have to go live to grow your account. You don't have to go live. You don't need a viral video. Of course it helps. I'm not going to lie to you. But you can make videos. You can grow your account so people follow you. If you're already done lives, Felicity, you need a link in your bio so people buy your product. So 2 hours, 34 minutes. I think it was 36 days a year. 36 days a year we spend just doing this. So how much of that do you think you're actually spending scrolling, and are you making money? 36 days a year we waste scrolling on social media. It does nothing for us. So digital marketing is projected to be a $3 billion a day business by 2027. Digital marketing is anything that you guys are doing online. Did you watch me on live this morning? Digital marketing. Did you share my Facebook post? Digital marketing. Did you repost my TikTok video? Digital marketing. The difference with a digital marketing course and a digital marketing program is we teach you how to make videos, to make posts, to do ads. You can even do things without showing your face to grow your account, to make money online. Does that make sense? Yes or no? I love it. You guys are in the chat. I love the chat. Okay, I want to make sure it makes sense. Digital marketing is anything electronic that you're putting out there. If you already have a Facebook post, I guarantee you're sharing things, and we can teach you how to just post. Look, I watched a video on how to make money online today, and I'm 47 years old. Comment yes if you want to do it with me. You can literally post that on your Facebook to draw attention to yourself. And then people want to buy your product. I make sales on Facebook every week as well. My friend Carrie doesn't even have TikTok. I think she made $51,000 on her Facebook in her first month when she bought this program, and she doesn't even have TikTok. You don't have to have a TikTok account. You can do this on Instagram, YouTube, whatever platform you want. So the number one product that's going to make you the most money is the Legacy Builder product. It's $900. That freaked me out. Anybody else? That was more than my mortgage. I'm like, I don't know if I can do that. But what if you made that from other people? What if you did it on a payment plan? You learned how to make money online. You posted, you're already going live. You're already posting a few videos. What if you woke up one day and said, congratulations, Amy, you made $900? And before I tell you the what ifs, I won't tell you how long it'll take before you do it. I won't tell you that you'll get rich quick, but I will tell you, you'll have so much mentoring. You're like, oh my gosh, where do I start? What do I do? What should I watch first? After 2 years of doing this, the number one message I get after somebody purchases Legacy is, where do I start first? There's so many videos. I don't know where to go. So for me, I would rather invest in something that's going to teach me every day, right? Because the algorithms change, because platforms change. How many of you lost your TikTok in January? Right? You have to know how to pivot and how to go to other platforms from people that are already doing it. So I do have payment plans, and I am helping people pay today. So don't get excited. You can start smaller. The level that you come in at is the level that you can resell. But $10,000 a month, how many think that's completely irrational? Like, Richard, I don't know about you, but I've worked since I was 14, 2 jobs since I was 17, and never in my life would I ever have imagined of making $10,000 in 1 month, right? But do you know that $10,000 is only 12 customers? Where's my unique? Was that you, Felicity? How many customers to buy a unique product and a tube of lipstick would it take you to make $10,000 a month? Because if you sell this to somebody for $10, you might make $1, right? 12 customers at $900 is $10,000 a month. Do you think 12 customers is a lot more feasible to make that kind of income? Only 12. $900 times 12 is going to give you $10,000 a month. Does that kind of bring it back down to reality? Think about it. Again, I sold weight loss products at $100 a pop. I got $10 from each product. I think that's 1,111 customers that I would need. 1,100 customers that I would need to make $10,000 a month. So at a higher ticket, you have something more to offer. It's not a course to resell a course. It's a program and a class. I had a full-time job, and Jesse, my husband, was working 12-hour shifts. 2 years later, neither one of us work, and we have 19 streams of income. I learned every single stream of income inside of our community. Christy bought from me. She put it down for a few days. She picked it back up. She made 10K in 51 days. She posts on Facebook. She posts on TikTok. So it took her a little over a month. She actually just did that like between May and June. There's another lady in our community. I will explain that, Suzanne. Great question. There's another lady in our community that's 67 years old. She just made $48,000 in a little over 2 months. So your age group, it doesn't matter. And you can post from any platform. Legacy Builder teaches you how to do automations. So when you sign up, you get a website and you get an email system, just like Amazon Prime. Like I said this on my live today, but how many of you get emails and automations in your inbox every day? Amazon Prime, Texas Roadhouse. I get them from the Spiral Bible. I bought my daughter one of those for Christmas every single day. What do you guys do with those? Do you normally just swipe them off and delete them? Of course you do. How many of them do you click? Like, hey, here's 15% off. I've done this. Like, I have got an email from Texas Roadhouse that says, here's 15% off. You have 10 days to use it. We went to eat at that restaurant so we could get 15% off or a free appetizer. Have you guys ever done that? Have you ever like, oh, I got to go eat there. I got a free appetizer. You get an email system. We teach you how to make videos. So people want to put their email address in your website. And then they buy from you. Bath and Body Works. Yes, that's a great one. Bath and Body Works. So you get that email system. You get a website, like you guys have seen my website, right? TheRealJessCox.com. We'll get one like Work with Richard or whatever he wants to be, and he gets an email system. We give you 30 days of emails that are already written and the website that goes with it that made the community $29 million in 10 months last year. You get the same system and the same emails that work, and you get to send those out. Like it's already programmed. You stick it together. Boom, you're ready to go. And the reason why you need an email address is because how many of you get distracted? How many of you click the orange cart, never buy the product? How often do we window shop? We have no idea who we got back to. We have no idea what they're doing. The magic is made in the follow-up. The magic is made in, oh, I saw her on live. Oh, I saw her on Zoom. Oh, I need to do that. Because we live in a fast-paced society, right? We are going from one thing to the other, to the other, to the other. And we need to be reminded. ADHD, me too, sister. That's right. So I want to show you inside of the community, but you purchase Legacy, you get a website, you get a funnel system, you get daily videos, you get Zooms 4 to 5 days a week. We teach you what to say on any social media platform, how to grow it, how to get people to put their email in your website. We have a copy and paste method where we give you 200 websites like classifieds. You copy and paste your website. You copy and paste the words we give you. I've had maybe 15 people since I started that all they do is copy and paste, and they've made money with it. So if you're a little introverted, but you want to start making money, we have a method for people that don't want to make videos on social media. We have proven methods that work for people that aren't ready to make videos or they're not ready to go live. And that's inside of there. It's all included in there. So if you can make videos or do copy and paste and listen to training, the Legacy Builder is a class. I've been here 19 months and I listen to the daily videos every single day because I get really sidetracked. We are doing automation reminders through AI, right? Everything is automated. We call something, it's an automated bot, right? Like we're getting emails, we're in people's funnel systems. You get that for free. The funnel system is completely free. People sign up to get emails from you. You program that when you first start, and they get emails from you every day for a month. Then they buy your product, the Legacy Builder. Sorry, I might have said Legacy Builder is the class. The Legacy Builder class is the $900 class. It gives you all 4 of them. It gives you everything I just talked about. And I want to show you that. If you guys want me to screen share, put show me in the chat. I'm going to show you the Legacy Builder class, and I want to show you the community. I want to show you exactly what you buy and the training that you get. Okay, I knew you'd like that. Please feel free to use the chat. If you're on YouTube, I'm sorry in advance because I can't screen share on YouTube. When you are all ready, I would love to do that. All right, Suzanne, I am going to share my screen. Maybe. And by the way, you don't have to be techie to do this either. Okay, not at all. All right. You're going to see all of my business up in here. All right. Can you see this? Let me find it. Right here. Can you guys see this? Welcome to your digital growth product. Give me a thumbs up. Richard, you were right underneath of me. So can you see that? Can you give me a thumbs up? Okay, you and Felicity. I can see you and Felicity. So this is your digital growth community dashboard, digital growth product dashboard. This is where your course is. So when you purchase this, you'll get an email, and this is the first screen that you'll see. Okay, Felicity? Okay, you see that? Good. All right. Your Legacy Builder program is your $900 product. When you purchase Legacy, you get all 4 of them. So you immediately get 4 streams of income. And you start watching these videos. Welcome to the Legacy, the community guidelines, what to expect. Every Tuesday, if you've bought the Legacy Builder, you get a private Zoom with other people that are on Legacy, and you get to like go out in breakout rooms and chat with other people and get help. Every Tuesday, this is a private Zoom just for us. The Legacy Builder program also has 2.0, where you can get a certification to be a licensed reseller of the program. So there are no other digital marketing courses that I know of that allow you to get certified to sell their product. So this is just another selling point. Like Richard could put this little certification by his name or on his website, and he can promote that he will teach you how to be a certified digital marketer. So that's just another layer of expertise. So Kajabi is your course. These videos are all how to get started. Okay. We have a module on how to get you from profit mode to start in 7 days. You see that? This video is about 30 minutes long. It tells you what to post every day for your first 7 days. Now I want you, I'm going to go a little fast here. Look, these are all how to get your domain set up, your website set up. This takes you roughly about 3 hours, or you can pay Amanda and she'll just do it for you in like a few minutes because she's amazing. Okay. And we can talk about that in a minute. You still with me? Okay. So how to create your empire, how to set everything up. These are calls. These are Zooms. This is training. How to set up a TikTok, how to set up a YouTube, how to set up a Facebook, how to grow a social media following. What the heck is master resale rights? What is resale rights? What is a PLL product? So if you see here at the bottom, there's 4 pages to your Legacy Builder. You see that? I want to go back to show you the other products. So you get all of this exclusive bonuses. This is free with it. 200 different product ideas. You can make a digital product. I made a digital product one time on how to have better gut health. So it teaches you that. It teaches you how to do Canva. It teaches you how to do faceless marketing. This is just a little freebie, okay? This is stuff you can offer to the people that buy from you. The smallest course that we have is this Launchpad. Do you see that? This is a $100 course, and I want to show you the difference. When you buy the smaller course, like if you bought the $100 course today, you could only resell the $100 course. Does that make sense? The level that you come in at is the level that you can resell. I have lots of people that start at the Launchpad. You won't make 10K a month on a Launchpad. These are the same videos, okay? But I want to take you to the bottom and show you the difference. There's only one page. Do you see that? Do you see the difference in the levels? The higher level that you purchase, the more training that you get. Are we still good? Richard, can you still see my screen? Yes? Okay. Now, I want to show you the school. This is your community. Right here is where the magic happens, okay? You get access to this community the minute you purchase. Same community that I am, same training that I'm in, okay? There are 54,000 people in here. You get a calendar of Zooms. Do you see all these blue dots? Those are Zooms, okay? So there's a Zoom on Sunday if you have a tech call or a tech question. There's a Zoom on Monday with mentoring. There's the Legacy Builder training on Tuesday, and there's a tech call on Tuesday. Thursday is a mindset training. So I just did one on Thursday of last week. I taught a training in there. This is where you get on a call and you raise your hand and you ask questions. I have been plugging into these for 19 months. They are all recorded. So if they're like at 10 o'clock and you're at work, you can watch them later. Okay. Every day inside of this community is a 10. Look, there's me on that picture. I don't know what was happening there that day. These are those tiny little videos that I told you about every single day. Can you guys see this? Every 90 days, we start a new one. So weekly, look, Kentucky Fried Chicken. That video was fun. It was only 4 minutes. Can you see that? These videos are not going to take you all day. You could binge watch 3 or 4 in a day. How to use cheat sheets, 4 minutes long. This is the training and the mentoring that you get daily inside of here. And then let me go back here. I want to show you the wins. These are just people celebrating themselves. Look, $900 just as she got home from work. $900 before coffee. Debbie Wood made her first sale. Look at that. I wanted to share that 6 months in the Legacy Builder, and I've just made my first sale. She was in 9 months. This person got leads from her friends. $900 on a Friday. 10 sales down to together. Like, we just celebrate everything. This lady, Angela, got 6 leads from her TikTok live. $100 ding. So you get inside of this. You can ask questions every day. See, look at the top where it says tech. You can ask questions about tech. You can ask questions about your social media. Anything you need is in here. Anything and everything is inside of here. Okay? Good. I need to look at the chat. Please let me know what questions you have. I'm going to go back up and look. What time of the day is the group time? Okay, so Suzanne, the chats are all like, they're all recorded. They're all at different times throughout the week, and you can watch them later. Okay. Amanda might have already answered that. Certified to sell. You don't have to be certified. It's a collection of videos. I think there's like 15 or 20 videos, and you can watch it and then you get your certification. You don't have to do that, but it's a selling point. Like if you're on a live or if you're making a new email and you're like, look, I took 14 videos, watched them all, and now I have a certification and I'm a licensed reseller. I'm a licensed certified reseller. It's a selling point because nobody else has that out there, but you don't have to do that. So if you get the $900 course, we can sell all levels. Yes, that's right, Felicia. If you buy the 900, you get 4 courses on your website. You get all 4 of them. They become yours. Nobody ever makes money from you again. You're not recruiting people. You're not building a team. There's no stacking. You make 900, 600, 300, or 100 from every single person that buys from you. If you buy today, I never make a dime from you again. I'm going to be here to answer you when you need me, but you've bought a business. Like you're buying your own business. That's what master resale rights are. Availability was my concern. Awesome. Availability. Oh, for like when the Zooms are. Is that what you meant, Suzanne? Yeah, like a lot of the Zooms on Monday are at 8 o'clock. And at my house at 8 o'clock on a Monday night, we're usually watching TV or doing Bible study or getting ready for bed. It depends what we did that day. I very rarely watch them on live. Most of the time, I'm watching it on replay. Definitely. And, you know, like on replay for me, I can speed it up and they talk faster and then I get through it faster. So, yes. What if I do not have a product to sell? Oh, I love that question. You don't have to have a product. The product is your course. You don't make a product. You get the product when you buy. So your product is the course. You have a $900 product to resell. You have a 600, you have a 300, and you have a 100. Your product is the course. Your product, does that make sense? Is it still foggy? You buy the master resale rights to the $900 course, the 600, the 300, and the 100. They become yours. You buy the product. You don't have to create products. You don't create the training. You don't make the website. You put your website together with your payment platform and your email system, and then you can go make videos. Suzanne, you're looking at me confused. Does that make sense? Do you want to come off mute, Suzanne? And I want to clear it up. I'll ask you to unmute. Maybe it'll let you.
It will let me. We have to use this for work all the time. Hi.
It's nice to see you. Yes.
Yes, I am a little bit confused. So I'm selling this product? Is that what you're saying?
Yep. You are selling and promoting all 4 products.
Okay. So it's hard to sell something that I've never done before. I'm a big picture person.
Right.
So do the courses help to prepare you for that?
They tell you what to say. We teach you how to do it, how to work the algorithms, all of that.
Okay.
Like that launch to profit module I showed you. It's a
Mhm.
30-minute video and it'll teach you to break it down, what to say, what to post, how to do it. Oh yes, all of that.
Will it go over like the terminology that people might use? Because I wouldn't know it because
Yes.
I've never done that.
Yes. And you
Okay.
have me to help you.
Okay. Oh, so you don't disappear?
No.
You don't just become a video again?
I don't chase you every day and ask you if you're working, but I'll answer your messages every single day.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, cool. Thank you. That clears that up for me. That was confusing. I was oh no, not one of these.
No, it'll teach you everything. And some people move quickly and they're ready to go. And some people go through lots of modules before they ever start promoting it because they want to understand it.
Okay.
Like for me, I think I only have 4% of those trainings done.
You've been in this arena. So for you, this was not a huge leap. For me, it would be a huger leap.
Right. So you would be able to watch as long as you felt comfortable and then get started. If like if you wanted to kind of dig deeper before you started talking about it.
Okay.
Definitely.
Got it.
Great question. Do you have any more questions? I like that.
I think that was my biggest question. My other question is $900. You're right. That's a big jump. And I just went back to work.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you. So obviously, I don't have the reserve funds for that.
Right.
So how do the payment plans for that work, and what's accessible during the payment plan process?
So I have Afterpay and Klarna and PayPal. Those are the 3 platforms that I have. They all do a soft credit check.
Okay.
So like Klarna will let you go all the way down to $58 a month. And it'll also let you do like 4 payments of $225 with no interest. But the smaller payment has interest. But you mean if you did the payment plan, you have access to everything. There's no restriction. Is that what you mean?
Oh, okay. Yeah, sometimes they do that.
No.
Like, well, that's not accessible until.
Oh no, there's nothing. The only thing inside of our community that you don't have access to are other programs that like one program we have is called Digital Growth Monthly. It's $47 a month. And it's for people that have a brick and mortar that don't want a digital marketing course, but want to learn how to market. They meet once a month and you can be an affiliate for that. That's not something you need to worry about. There's other things inside of there that you can pay for to do later. I didn't do any of that stuff for well over a year.
Okay.
If you do the payment plan, you have 100% access to everything that I do inside, other than some of those other programs to make other income streams. Does that make sense?
Okay. Yeah, it does. All right. You're selling me on this.
Do it. Let's do it.
I'm going to mute so other people can ask questions.
Okay. Felicity, yes. If you purchase from me, you have access to I like to message an email because I send a Loom video. How many of you have gotten a Loom video from me already? I love Loom videos. They're easy. I sent one out, Richard, yesterday about this Zoom. Loom is free and it's just a click. You don't save the videos. So I Loom video people that haven't purchased from me and that have purchased for me. Like say Suzanne purchased this. She has a question. She emails me. I'm going to send her a Loom video and say, you need to do this, this, and this. I love Loom. So yes, always. Does anybody else want to come off mute and ask questions? Please. Today, if you want to purchase today, there's a one-time $39 website fee. Since you're on my Zoom, I am going to pay that for you today. So there's no other fees that you can get started almost immediately. You have to buy a domain. How many of you know what a domain is? Anybody know what a domain is? Some people do, some people don't. My domain is therealjesscox.com. So Suzanne has to buy her own so she can get paid. Right now, a domain on GoDaddy is $12 for a year. Super cheap. It's not going to break you. But you want a domain that's personal to you. $39 fee one time. Felicity, there's never any other fees. There's no monthly fees. There's no yearly fees. You buy the $900 course one time. You get the website forever. You get the trainings forever. You get the Zooms forever. You're never going to be asked to pay a monthly or a yearly fee to access this program. You're paying for the website fee one time, and I'll pay for that today. Do you want to come off mute? Do you have any questions, Felicity? You can come off mute if you need to. Or anybody else. Jason, I think you were on my Zoom yesterday or today or on my TikTok. Don't be afraid to ask questions. That's why I moved you off of TikTok so we can chat. Let me see what we got on YouTube. All right. Does the domain work on all sites? Like, does it work? What do you mean, Amy? Can I unmute you? I think you have to hit unmute at the bottom. Are you?
Can you hear me now?
Yes. Hi, sweetie.
Good morning. You said something about $12 on the domain.
Mm-hmm.
Does that domain work like if I'm in Instagram or TikTok or
Everywhere?
That's by all sites.
Oh yeah, you can put it anywhere. And we also have a program called the copy and paste method, Amy, where we give you 200 websites and we give you the words, and you can take the words with your website and copy it. It's like the classified ads. Believe it or not, people still search classified ads on how to make money. So
I do.
see, we give you that method, and you can do that. And that your website works anywhere.
Okay, so and if you do the 900, you said you immediately get the four incomes, which would be what you're talking about right here, correct? The
Yes.
300, the 600,
Yes.
the 900. Okay.
They become
Okay.
yours. So every time you sell one of them, you get 100% of that.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Why are you using real?
Oh, you mean why do I have the real Jess Cox? Because there's so many imposters. If you guys haven't already noticed that on my TikTok, you will. So
My goodness, yes.
I know, right? So I just made my domain to match my TikTok username. So my TikTok username is the real Jess Cox, and my domain, when you click it to buy, is the real Jess Cox.
Okay, one more question.
Okay.
What you're saying because like I was telling you, I know I've tried Afterpay and Klarna for something stupid on Walmart or Amazon. Right. If I want to get started, Jess, I've been watching you for so long. If I wanted to start smaller because of my credit situation, I went through identity theft a couple of years ago, I'm still.
What a mess.
It's, destroyed my credit, and it's just, what we talked about. The devil just keeps on attacking.
Yes, he does.
So
we got to keep fighting.
That's where I'm at is, I know I'm having a hard time getting approved. So I'm wondering if I try the smaller one, obviously the payment would be a smaller.
Right. And you can upgrade whenever you want. There's no time limit. So like if
when you upgrade, you just pay the difference.
Yes,
correct?
yes. If you did the 300 today and you wanted to upgrade to the 6 next month, you would only pay the $300 difference, and then you would have all 3 of them.
Okay.
The only thing is you have to pay the $39 every time you upgrade because you get a new website.
Gotcha. Okay. That makes sense. Thank you.
You're very welcome. It's nice to see your face after all this time.
I've been watching for a long time, girl.
You are a prime example of why you can't stop. You can't stop talking about it. And like people have watched me like you for almost 2 years, and you're still like, I don't know if I can do that, but you can.
And you tell people about it. And I told a couple people, that I could have this opportunity, and they just crap all over it and make you feel even worse that you can't do it.
And
it's a scam.
Because they're narrow-minded. It's 2025. It is not 1999 anymore. Things are different. And it's hard. I know. People, I get it. But we can't let them win. Right?
No.
I love that you came.
I'm letting everybody else win.
That's right. That's right. We need to be. You are worthy of it, and you can do it. That's just all there is to it. We get in our own heads and we think we're not good enough or we can't do it, and we are. And we cannot let anybody else tell us any different.
Absolutely.
It's good to finally meet you.
Too.
Felicity, I think you wanted me to unmute you. Hey, girl.
How do I?
Hi. I can hear you. Hey.
Oops.
I can hear you.
I don't know. You can hear me? Okay, it's like, I don't know who's on here. Okay, so, there's a lot of information there, I can tell. I couldn't really see the screen real good because I'm on my phone, so I was like, ooh, you know, but obviously there's a lot there. I was just gonna kind of ask, like, I don't know, I guess everybody, you know, goes at their own pace or whatever, but
Definitely.
for me, I need to get better at follow through, because like I'll buy something and then like I won't even do it, you know. So, but I have been watching Michelle for a long time. I've been watching you, and I'm so glad I got on this Zoom because I wanted to get you, not all these imposters, because all the imposters, they all say the real John's Cox, and I'm like, oh, so frustrating. So I'm so glad I got in this Zoom.
Yes.
But yeah, so I don't know, like, it's, yeah, $900 is a lot of money, and I'm like, oh, I got this money from my settlement, but so far I put in almost $5,000 in repairs to my 1974 trailer that I just bought, and I've got renters, and you know, it's like, I need to make back this money, and it's
Right.
like, I'm gonna make it eventually with their rent, but you know, I ultimately, because I've been watching this program for a while, and I feel like it just makes sense.
It does.
And,
the training
you know,
for me is what's done it after all this time, all these months. It's the training.
yeah, it looks like it's pretty expensive and pretty complete. And I'm glad that there's a way to have access to a real person. And
Yes.
you know, here's the program, good luck, you know.
Right.
So, so do you have like a regular thing or Zoom or something that you do with like a group or something? Or?
I have a private community that's completely free, and I do Zooms in there every week.
Okay, that would be good. Okay,
Yep.
so if I purchase the product, I would have access to you and that.
All of that. Yes, ma'am. Always.
Okay, that's fantastic. I like that a lot.
Yay.
I feel like then there's at least, you know, accountability both ways, you know, like I can see who I'm getting this product from, and I can physically talk to them and know that it's not just somebody out there that,
Right.
you know,
Right.
it's
That's
not
right.
a scam, I feel, but I don't even want to tell my roommate about it because she'll just poo-poo all over it, you know, and it's like, no.
Well, we're not listening to that poo-poo today.
No, we're not.
It's
We're
nice
not.
to meet you, sister.
It's nice to meet you too. Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, Suzanne said, Suzanne, do you want to come off mute? I'm a new website. You do not lose content and updates. Like when you mean like when if you did the 300 and then you upgraded, is that what you mean?
Yeah.
So
Yeah, when you say you get a new website, I'm like, oh no.
well, if you get that, like say you started at the $300 level, your website would only have the $100 course and the $300 course. So when you want to upgrade to the 600, you pay the $39 and then you have the 100, the 300, the 600.
Okay.
So it's not necessarily an update thing, but if you're going to upgrade from one course to another one, you want to get that on your website so you can sell it.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
All right, that makes more sense. Then you get a new website, and I'm like, oh, do you lose something?
No, but when you upgrade, you have to have that new course on there, so you get a new website.
And I had asked, I just posted this. In your videos, when you first started out, you were talking about, I'm supposedly going to be able to make money just posting these videos. Is that what I saw when you scrolled down to the bottom of the $900 package?
I don't know what you mean. Like when I just say you can make videos, you can make money posting videos?
Yeah, you were saying what was you doing? The one that sticks in my mind is, I think you were walking your dog.
Probably. One of my very first videos went viral. I was in my car and it said, I found a class that teaches you how to make money by using the apps on your phone. They made a sound over it and went to Facebook. They used it for the bingo app. It was a mess. I had to take it down. And that's all I said. So in my eyes, Suzanne, I have made this money by talking about this class over and over and over on my phone. You know, like I'm not making the training videos. I'm not sitting formatting things. I'm just making videos and going live. Does that make sense?
Okay, so when you're online, you're actually promoting this program.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. In the beginning, I don't even know how long, it's been so long.
And my videos have
whenever it
changed,
was.
you know, and
Yes.
I've grown, but I've still said I'm living a double wide trailer in a hauler and I have a digital class. Like,
That's why I started following you.
yes,
You know.
because of my double
I
wide
was like,
trailer.
"Oh."
I love my double wide trailer. It's easy and
That's
simple. I love it. You're so sweet. Have you watched me for a long time too, haven't you?
I have, yes. So, yeah, I'm nervous about like trying to sell something to other people. That's not my thing.
Okay.
Like if I believe strongly in like something that is health related, I definitely advocate for that and I'll go forward with that. But to actually sell something, I'm hesitant.
Right.
That's not
who you are.
Part of who I am. Yeah.
So I used to sell products. You know, like I used to sell that kind. I used to sell the weight loss and the cooking stuff. But since I don't feel like I'm selling. I don't feel like I'm pushing people. I'm not sending private messages and people asking them to buy my product. I'm just talking about something. And when I flipped that in my head, and you've heard me say it, if you want to do it, that's fine. If you don't, that's fine too. But like, you're a prime example of this because you've watched me for 19 months. You've never bought any product I've ever bought, but you're still watching me. Do you feel like I've been selling you for 19 months?
No, you've masterfully handled that.
Because I'm just talking to you. So in your mind, if you get out of that selling, right, that mindset that you need to sell, you just tell your story. Just like me. I mean, that's all I've done, Suzanne, is tell my story over and over and over. You could do the same thing.
Okay. I see what you're saying. I'm still nervous, but I see what you're saying.
Oh, 100%. Like it's learning something new, right? It's something different. But I used to sell products and I don't feel like I'm selling people anymore. And to me, it was just a flip. I'm educating, I'm speaking, I'm telling my story, I'm talking about myself. And you have a cognitive issue, correct? Why can't you use that to relate to people?
A cognitive issue?
You say that? Cognitive dissonance is real.
Cognitive dissonance is when people don't want to change. They don't want to believe that there's an alternate reality, that there's a reality outside of their belief system. Because in this country, we believe, in the United States, I don't know if there's people from outside the US on here. In the United States, we believe you work hard and you live a good life, when you don't have to work hard to live a good life.
You don't. And I want to share with you, I have punched a time clock my entire life. And this is the first summer I haven't. And I will literally pace the floor, look for things to do, because all I've ever done is work and work and work. You know what I mean? And it's so hard. I'm a prime example of that because it's so hard for me to not be in that mindset all the time.
Oh, I get that. When I was off on disability, which I just went back, I called myself not a pterodactyl. What's the dinosaur with short arms? Because I wasn't able to lift anything or any of that other stuff. Yeah. So I'm going around the house going, pterodactyl can't do that.
Yeah. And that you're right. It is. It's programmed. It's programmed in us.
Yes, that we have to. And I've always worked 2 and 3 jobs. I've never worked just one job because I'm always helping somebody with something financially.
Yeah.
So it leaves me financially strapped. I'm not really good at putting myself first. But since all of this that has occurred, I am much better at realizing I need to put myself first. I only went back to this position. I haven't resigned from the other 2 yet, but I'm thinking about it. 120 hours a week is a lot of hours to work.
Yeah. What if you could learn how to supplement that without working so hard?
That's why I'm here.
Yay.
And you might be a huge part of that, but
it's the Lord. It is not me. It's all the Lord.
Yeah. Amen. And it's the desire for that freedom to put my life elsewhere.
Yes. To find something different than what we've always known.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm so glad I got to see your face.
Yeah, and I love your positive energy, by the way. I can feel it through the line.
Yay. It's contagious.
It is.
I
I
love
like
it.
it.
It's nice to meet you. Jason, how do you do this without making personal videos? Like without telling your story or without getting too deep? Faceless? Or do you mean like, do you want to come off mute, Jason, and tell me what you meant?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
So
You
like,
know,
are you not want to show your face?
I'm just, I don't know. There's, to me, it's just kind of odd videoing myself,
Mm-hmm.
you know,
Mm-hmm.
and
How old are you?
I am 56.
So we come from the generation that we're not supposed to do that, right? And our business needs
Yeah.
to be stay under the rug. I know.
Yeah.
So when I feel like I deal with people like you that don't want to do that, but you want to do this, could you do like a video of you on the tractor mowing the grass and put words over the screen? Could you make like set the camera up and have it either your side view or even your feet out walking the dog and put words over the screen until you get more comfortable?
Possibly.
Definitely. So if you research faceless marketing there, and we give you a lot of ideas, you can take videos in so many different ways without actually speaking or showing your face that will start to grow your account.
Okay.
And there's a lot of that inside of the program, how to make videos without showing your face. But I'll tell you, a lot of people that start this don't want to show their face and they're scared, but they want to make money. So
Does that go away, Jess?
what is it?
Does that scared feeling go away?
I mean, I get nervous once in a while when I like this because I'm in charge of this Zoom and I'm the one doing the speaking. That makes me nervous. I get nervous once in a while when I go live. But for me, I have a very outgoing personality, if you haven't noticed already. So, I mean,
sure.
I don't really care.
It's to
Okay.
me, I'm like, I have that outgoing personality,
Uh-huh.
which is, you know, what my wife always says, you're the one that makes the first move to, you know, engage in a conversation with somebody.
Uh-huh.
But videoing myself doing it, I just, you know, and we're even sitting here talking about it. There might, you know, after maybe, you know, the income starts coming in and I can see where it could help somebody, then I might, you know, be a little bit more inclined to put my face on there.
Right.
I don't know. It's just one of those things that I don't like getting on camera if I don't have to get on camera.
So I feel like once you get in there and maybe you get on some Zooms or you get on some trainings and you start hearing things differently, then that is going to motivate you to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm thinking the motivation.
You have to just learn it. Just like I think it was Suzanne about how, was that Suzanne? Somebody that was like, well, I don't know what to say and I don't know what words to use. I don't know who that was, but it's because you've never done it before. And then once you get in some of these trainings and you get on some of those Zooms, you will.
Hey, I have a question. So sorry to interrupt. Bouncing off of what he said, there, like for work, I have to do meetings like this all the time. It used to be Zoom, now we're on Teams.
Right.
I probably have 5 or 6 meetings a day, which is over half of my day.
Yeah.
Do they have, for people that are novices, is one of the trainings doing the Zoom meetings, or can that be made as a suggestion for comfort levels for people?
Like this, doing meetings like this? So I'm going to be honest with you, Suzanne, not very many people in the community that sell the Legacy program do this on their own. So in the community, Michelle O'Neill does a webinar like this once a week for your email list. And for an entire year, I did not do this. She gives you a link. She gives you emails 3 days before every single day, exactly what to send to your email list. And then you give them, she does all the talking and they come back and buy from you. And I made $200,000 by plugging people into her webinars every week. I didn't do mine.
Well, that just answers his question. He doesn't have to show his face if he doesn't want to.
You do not have to do these Zooms every week. Now, this week she didn't do it because she's on vacation, but nearly every week she does a webinar just like this for you. You invite your email list or you invite your people on Zoom. They get on her Zoom. They hear her. You're on there just so those people know you're there. And then they come back to your email list. She even gives you emails to send them after the Zoom is over. Hey, were you on the Zoom? Did you see it? Are you ready to get started? Exactly what to say. You send that to your email list. You don't have to do this. I did this when my business got big and because I want you to see me as the leader. But no, there's people that have made a lot more money than me with this program and they still don't do a Zoom.
Interesting.
But I love this connection. My husband's pressure washing the house. So if you hear it, I told him to stay out of here, but he's literally like right there. He's so funny. You're the boss. That's right, Amy. No, I just love the connection because I've spoken on hundreds of Michelle's webinars. I love it. She asks me to do it all the time. You guys may have seen me that have watched me. I've spoken on hundreds of her webinars, but there's 500 or 1,000 people on them. I wanted to be able to get you. I mean, how many people want to raise your hand and talk with 600 people on a Zoom? Not me. So that's why I like to do my own. Okay. That's a great question. You guys are amazing. So no personal, there is, I mean, I've made a lot of money with it and people see you on there, but I love to get people off the platform on a Zoom. There's so much more connection and you aren't afraid to unmute and talk. Jason, did you get all your questions answered?
I did. Thank you.
Okay. You're so welcome. All right, guys, I don't want to keep you all day. We've already been on an hour. If you want to start Legacy today, let me know so I can reimburse your $39 website fee today. My sister Amanda is a certified tech inside of our community. You can set your own website up or you can pay tech to do it for you. So if you want that, let me know so I can have my sister do it for you fast. And you can
How much is that?
So I think it's $197.
Okay.
And they do everything for you. You make your accounts, like you set up the accounts that you need to make and they connect everything and they can have it done in a couple hours. So for me, Jason, I'm going to tell on myself, I bought this June 2nd. She has payment plans too. I bought this June 2nd and I sat on it until October. So for 5 months, you know why I didn't do it? I didn't know how to do my website. I didn't know who to talk to and I didn't have any help. So I got in there. I paid a tech person back then. It's not even in our community anymore. They set my website up and I started making videos the very next day. So don't sit on it with the tech. If you can do it, we'll figure out a way to make it work. Okay. I would say out of 10 people that buy from me, maybe one of them hired tech. Most people figure it out on their own. I am the least tech person in the world, right, Amy? Don't ask me tech questions. I barely know how to turn on my computer. So I just knew it would be easier for me to say, here you go. I can't do that. You do not have to have an LLC and you do not have to get your business license. I do have an LLC now because I started making a lot of money and I have an accountant. Best coach I've seen. I would have joined. Loved having you part of my church. We've been in church 5 days this week, Richard. Oh, I love it. We had a gospel sing last night at our church. What if I try and can't make my own? Oh, then you can just hire. They have, I think Amanda has a different tier. Like maybe you don't need the full 97. You've got almost 90% of it done. They used to have like a $75 or $100 to where they just went over everything and checked it and made sure it was okay. She can message in the chat if they still have that. They used to do that. We'll work it out. Like if $97, if you've got part of it done and you don't need a full setup. There's also, did you guys see in the community where you can do tech Zooms? Do you remember me showing you that? Tomorrow, Kim's been doing Zooms on Tuesday. She's a tech person. Those are free. She's doing a setup right now as she's talking to us. So like, say you've got part of it done, Suzanne, and you need help, you can get on a Zoom and raise your hand and they help you for free on those Zooms. We have free tech Zooms twice a week. Okay. Make sense? Amy, the 97 is if you want somebody to do your website for you, the 197, if you can't get it set up. Okay. iPhone 4. What's your name? You finally turned on your camera. I see you smiling.
It's Alicia.
Alicia, it's so nice to see your face.
I know.
You've watched me for a long time too, haven't you?
I have.
I
It's
thought
been
so.
probably a year.
Yay! And I finally get to see your pretty face.
I know. Yes, it's been I guess like what Suzanne said is that you have a personality that brings people to you and draws you to this space. Number one for me was that you are a follower in Christ.
Amen.
I'm gonna get emotional, but a lot of platforms you can't do that.
There's a lot of jobs you can't do that at too.
And people get scared because they don't want to bring religion into it. But that was my number one from you. And then the fact that you tell your story from where you started. And people relate to you.
Yeah.
You don't have to have all these fancy little Range Rovers driving around. So I drive a van.
I love it. I want a minivan. I want my husband to buy me a minivan.
I haul around my 5 kids, and I'm okay with that. Like, I don't want a fancy car. I don't want any of that stuff because that's just not me. That's not how I was raised, and I don't know. I just don't want that. I just want to be comfortable and be that yes mom and tell them yes instead of no.
I know. I feel that deeply. And of course, making this money has changed me, but like, I don't know, but for the first time in
But you're still real.
That's what I want. Like, I tell my husband all the time that for the first time in our life, we have a savings account. Like, I've never had a savings account in my entire life. And that to me is what's more important than a Range Rover, right?
Exactly.
Now he did go out and he did buy us a new truck, but we needed a vehicle.
That's different.
But like, it's not, we didn't buy it brand new. It's a 2020, I think. Like, but we needed something that was reliable that would haul our camper. And then you know what else? He drives a 1999 Hyundai Accent or something, and the thing is falling apart. Like
Exactly. You don't need a fancy car to be happy and to say that you are successful or you don't have to worry about your paycheck, that's, and the fact that you're very raw.
It's the Lord. It's the Lord. That's all I can say. It's not me.
Yes. Amen to that.
My sister will testify to that. I am a ball baby and I wear my heart on my sleeve, and it's just how.
And you can tell that. You can see that for sure.
Thank you.
So, kudos to you and keep going.
That's right. We're never going to stop ever. Right.
Yeah.
That's right. I love that. How many of you here that have watched me for over a year? Like, this has been huge. This is big. Hey, Natasha, I know you just got on. We're getting ready to get off. We've been on an hour. I can,
You really haven't changed.
Oh, thank you. That's the
More
best
relaxed.
compliment.
You do seem more relaxed since you're not at work, but otherwise you have not changed at all from the very beginning.
I love that. That's the best compliment ever. Because Amy, there's so many other, there's so much AI, there's so much things that money does to people. There's so much on the digital space, and it's a battle. It's a battle out there when I've been a dork forever. I love you. The adversity, becoming a leader in the community and teaching, and I have my own community and I made my own mini course. The adversity is high. It's hard. Thank you. I love you guys. You're so sweet. All right, let's go spend our Saturday and do something fun. Okay. Will you message me if you want to get signed up today? I'll send you the link. You can do the payment plan. I'll send you $39 and we'll get started. Does that sound good? Going to Uber. Be careful out there, sister. All right, guys. Get signed up. Suzanne, send me a DM. I'll send you my link. How does that sound? Good? All right, guys. Bye. I love you guys.
Bye.